All right, let's take a look at page number 2. Same directions as last time. First, we're going to figure out how many different types of particles are in each box. So for number 9 here, we have NH3, and that's a compound, and they're all the same, so that's one type of particle. Number 10, we have our white dots, we have our yellow dots, and we have our green dots. Those are 3 different particles. And lower here, we can say that that's an element, an element, an element. For number 11, we have these white and red dots combined together for a compound, and they're all the same. So that's one type of particle there. For number 12, we have H2O, which is a compound. We have HCl, which is a compound. And we have iodine here, and that's a diatomic element. It's 2 of the same element bonded together. And we have these pink ones down here, which are an element. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of particles in this box. For 13, we have HCl, which we just said is a compound. And we have NH3, which is a compound. And we have 2 different types of particles here. I want you to pause the video now and see if you can figure out for 14, 15, and 16 how many different types of particles there are. All right, I hope that you try these ones out on your own. Let's double check and see how you did. So for 14, I have H2 up here. That's an element. I have this red and white dot, and that's a compound. I have NH3, which is a compound. And I have 2 diatomic chlorine atoms here, and since they are both chlorine, that's an element. And I think that that is all of them. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 particles here. For 15, I have H2, and I have I2. Those are both elements, and there are 2 different elements in that one. Sorry about that. Agatha's getting excited about the garbage truck going by. And for 16, I have Cl here. Since they are the same elements bonded together, that's a diatomic element, and I only have 1 particle in these boxes. All right, let's go back up and see if we can identify if they are elements, compounds, mixtures, and what they are mixtures of. So in box number 9, I only have 1 particle. So I know that that's not a mixture. It's either an element or a compound. And we said before that because it's NH3, that is a compound because it has more than 1 element in the molecule. For number 10, I have 3 different particles, so that's going to be some type of mixture. And if I look at it, we have 3 different particles. They're just by themselves. So that's a mixture of elements. For 11, I have 1 type of particle going on, so that's either going to be an element or a compound. And since they had 2 different colors, that one's a compound. Here I have 4 particles, so that's a mixture. And I have compounds and elements.
Mommy?
Yeah, hon? Just a second. Here for number 13, I have 2 particles, so that's a mixture. And they are both compounds. I'm making a video, okay? Here, go turn the TV on. I want you to pause the video and try to do 14, 15, and 16 on your own, please. All right, let's check your work. So for 14, I have 4 different particles, so that's a mixture. And they are both elements and compounds. For 15, I have 2 particles, so that's a mixture. And they are both elements. And for 16, I had just 1, so it's not a mixture. And we had a diatomic element here, so that is just an element. And then our last set of directions wanted us to circle anything that might be a anything that may be classified as a pure substance. So anything that's going to be a pure substance is going to have a number 1 up here. So 9 is a pure substance because all of the particles look the same. 11 is a pure substance. And 16 is a pure substance. All right, I'm going to start making the third video now.